The new Overwatch cinematic for Mei, called Rise and Shine, is the longest cinematic that has yet been produced for Overwatch, at a whopping 10 minutes. And you know Blizzard took full advantage of those 10 minutes to shove in as many Easter eggs and references as they could without ruining the story. So today I'm going to show you the top 10 most interesting and awesome references that Blizzard put in this cinematic. Right off the bat, we see one of Mei's coworkers bring her a cup of coffee, but this is no ordinary cup of coffee, this is a Murloc Mug. The Murloc is a kind of fish-human hybrid creature from the World of Warcraft series, which if you didn't know is one of Blizzard's previous games before Overwatch. In fact, the Murloc can be seen all throughout Overwatch, including on the map Hanamura in-game, where you can shoot the little Murloc and he'll make the iconic Murloc noise from World of Warcraft. If you're really paying attention, you might notice that as Mei is stepping out of her cryo chamber, she's in her pajamas, and her sweater actually shows the Summer Games logo on it, which is a very interesting piece of lore in the Overwatch universe, especially considering that right now in-game, there is a Summer Games event going on. It just goes to show that Blizzard really knows how to develop and build their entire in-game universe. Further into the cinematic, after Mei comes out of cryostasis, we see that she looks upon a picture of her previous co-workers and teammates at the Eco Point Antarctica station, and you can see that Blizzard has actually taken the time to craft all of these characters, and this is in fact who Mei has been working with. Although, unfortunately for her, all of her co-workers and teammates have actually died peacefully in cryosleep, never to wake up. As Mei is going over the data that was recorded during her cryostasis sleep, she actually is talking about something called an anomaly, and that it's bringing off some kind of strange fluctuations.
The atmospheric fluctuations above the anomaly have gotten... It's much worse than we predicted.
This is probably the reason that Eco Point Antarctica was set up in the first place, to monitor this so-called anomaly, and we aren't given much more information about it in the cinematic, but we are kind of teased that Eco Point Antarctica is possibly out there so far in the south to study this so-called anomaly. Unfortunately, the cinematic doesn't go into any details about the anomaly, but we can use our imaginations to speculate what it might be. As Mei is going through all the cryostasis pods, she goes over a pod for one of her teammates named Opara, and if you have a good eye, you'll catch that the flag for Opara is the Numbani flag, showing that Opara is from the fictional city in Overwatch, Numbani, where much of the Overwatch story takes place, including Doomfist and Orissa's origins. As Mei goes outside into the harsh Antarctic cold, we notice that she changes into an outfit that looks relatively similar to her in-game outfit. In fact, it looks like somebody spent a lot of time designing her brand new Eco Point coat, and it looks like that this might be coming into the game one day. Considering an artist at Blizzard spent a lot of time designing this outfit for Mei, and also considering the fact that she has a specialized blaster that is made to fit along with the theme of her skin as her origin, I'd say that there's a very good chance that this is what a new legendary skin is going to look like for Mei sometime in the future. Scattered throughout the entire cinematic, we get a pretty good look at a new logo for Overwatch, where we see the standard Overwatch symbol, but instead of an orange bar on the top, there is a green one, which I suppose is supposed to represent the environment, since it seems to be the logo for the Eco Point division of Overwatch, which manages all kinds of different climate simulations and many different Eco Points all around the world. Hidden just off screen in the cinematic, we can see one of the cryopods belongs to somebody named McCready. And for those of you who aren't fans of the 1970s film The Thing, you might not realize it, but this is a reference to the movie The Thing. McCready is one of the main characters in The Thing, who is in an Antarctic base trying to fight off some kind of alien creature that takes over the host of all of his teammates. This seems to be a little nod to the old movie from the Blizzard employees, who appreciate that both this cinematic and The Thing take place in a very similar Antarctic setting. A really funny thing that I don't think many people expected is that Mei's blaster is actually based on a hairdryer. If you notice, as she's putting together her gun, she starts with a hairdryer and pulls it apart piece by piece, using it as the base for her gun as she modifies it into an ice cannon. So next time you're playing as Mei, just remember that your blaster is just a glorified hairdryer that's been modified to shoot a little bit of ice. Near the end of the cinematic, we see Mei making cups of coffee and planting the mugs in front of all of her co-workers' cryopods, clearly as an homage to them and saying goodbye one final time before she treks out. However, one of the mugs that she places down actually has a picture of the Happy Squid player icon put onto it, which is just awesome because who doesn't love the Happy Squid icon? It's great. And here Blizzard has plastered it onto one of the mugs, making for a pretty hilarious detail for anybody that is an Overwatch fan. So those were 10 hidden references put into the Overwatch Mei Cinematic. If there was something that you spotted that you think I missed, let me know in the comments. And leave a like if you enjoyed this video, as it was pretty fun to put together, and I'll be putting together more videos like this in the future. So subscribe to stay notified for all my future uploads. That's all for today though. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.